Have you heard the latest about Jack Nicholson? Well, if you're a fan of this legendary actor, you're not going to like what we have to share. Recently, shocking news has emerged about the 87-year-old actor, and it's been hard for many of us to digest. You might want to sit down because what we have to say is both heartbreaking and hard to believe. Trust us, you'll want to watch this video until the end to fully understand what's going on. Jack Nicholson has been one of the most iconic figures in Hollywood for decades. His unforgettable roles in films like The Shining, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Batman made him a household name. Whether he was playing the charming villain, the troubled soul, or the unforgettable Joker, Jack brought an energy to the screen that made him a true legend in the world of cinema. But as time goes by, we all face the inevitable. And sadly, for Jack, this moment has come. Now, what's been confirmed about Jack Nicholson might just leave you feeling sad. Reports have surfaced that the 87-year-old actor has been facing some serious health issues, and it's clear that things are not going as well as they once were. For those of us who have grown up watching him, this news is especially difficult to hear. Over the years, Jack has remained a symbol of strength and resilience, but it seems that even the toughest among us aren't immune to the effects of aging. So, what's exactly going on? Sources close to the actor have revealed that Jack has been dealing with a number of health complications recently. It appears that he's been facing a combination of physical and mental health challenges, which have been taking a toll on him. While many of us would love to see Jack back on the big screen, the sad reality is that his health has made it increasingly difficult for him to continue with his career or even lead the kind of active life he used to. The details of Jack's condition have been kept mostly private, but there are hints that he may be suffering from some of the effects that come with aging. It's been said that his health has led him to scale back his public appearances significantly. In fact, we haven't seen much of him in recent years. For those who have followed Jack throughout his career, it's a tough pill to swallow. We all remember how vibrant and full of life he was in his prime, and it's hard to imagine that the same man who once took the world by storm is now facing such difficult challenges. Now, it's important to remember that Jack Nicholson isn't just an actor. He's a cultural icon. He has been a part of the movie landscape for over 60 years. His ability to portray complex characters with such depth and authenticity has made him a true master of his craft. And while we may not see him on screen anymore, his legacy is one that will continue to inspire generations of actors, filmmakers, and movie lovers alike. Jack's contributions to cinema are so vast that it's hard to imagine a world without his presence, both on and off the screen. It's also important to recognize the impact that Jack has had on Hollywood. He was one of the first actors to break the mold of what a leading man could be. He didn't fit the typical Hollywood mold of good looks and charm. Instead, he brought raw energy, unpredictability, and authenticity to his roles. Jack was unapologetically himself, and that's what made him so magnetic to audiences. He wasn't afraid to take risks or play characters that were morally ambiguous, which made him stand out in a world of cookie-cutter performances. Despite the sad news surrounding his health, one thing is clear: Jack Nicholson's influence on the industry will never be forgotten. He has changed the way we think about acting and the kinds of characters that can be portrayed in film. Whether it was his iconic role as the Joker in Batman, his memorable performance in The Shining, or his Academy Award-winning role in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Jack's versatility and talent are unparalleled, but it's not just his acting that has made Jack a beloved figure, it's his personality. Even behind the scenes, Jack was known for his wit, humor, and his willingness to be himself. He wasn't afraid to speak his mind, and he certainly didn't care about following the rules of Hollywood. Jack was always a bit of a rebel, and that's one of the things that made him so endearing to his fans. He wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo, and that rebellious spirit is something that has resonated with audiences for decades. As we hear more about his health struggles, it's clear that Jack's journey is one that many of us can relate to. Aging is something that affects us all, and it's a reminder that even our idols aren't immune to the passage of time. But while Jack may be facing challenges in his personal life, his legacy will always remain. The characters he brought to life on screen will continue to live on in our hearts and minds, and his influence on Hollywood will never fade. It's also worth noting that Jack's fans have been incredibly supportive during this difficult time. Many people have expressed their love and admiration for him, and it's clear that he has a dedicated following that will continue to support him through whatever comes next. Jack has always been there for us through his performances, and now it's our turn to be there for him. Whether it's through sending positive thoughts or simply remembering the incredible roles he's played, we can continue to honor his legacy in our own way. In conclusion, while the news about Jack Nicholson's health is undoubtedly sad, it's also a reminder of the incredible impact he's had on the world of entertainment. Jack's talent, passion, and fearless approach to acting have made him one of the most respected and beloved actors in Hollywood history. Even though we may not see him in movies anymore, his legacy will continue to live on. So as we reflect on the life and career of this incredible actor, let's remember to appreciate the amazing work he's done and continue to support him during this challenging time. He's given us a lifetime of unforgettable performances, and that's something we can all be grateful for. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your favorite Jack Nicholson movie? Let's take a moment to celebrate his extraordinary legacy together.